iFILM, London. iFILM, London.
This is Coogan Cassius for iFILM London. We're at the press conference of George Groves and Glenn Cough Johnson here at the XL. With me, I have got George Groves. How are you, George?
Very well, thank you.
Fight week. Obviously, we spoke about your fight with Glenn Johnson a while ago. So obviously, all training, everything been going to plan up until now?
Yeah, it's been a very good camp. You know, usually just a cliche, I've had a perfect camp, best camp ever, but I am actually in a really good place. I had some quality sparring, I've had some really quality sessions, and usually sessions can be hit and miss during camp, but this one's been great. I'm in a very good place. I'm very confident about this fight, and I can't wait now for Saturday. Just counting down the days.
Obviously, Glenn Johnson, you've come face to face with him here today. What did you take from the press conference? He didn't really say a lot, a man of quite a few words. Did you read anything into that?
Well, no, I wasn't really expecting fireworks. You know, he's a man who's I've got a lot of respect for, so I'm not going to try and disrespect him. I'm going to try and let my confidence come across and speak how I feel, but I'm not going to try and disrespect him. And at the same time, he's probably got respect for me. He knows that he's coming over to fight me in my backyard, and he's vastly more experienced than me, but at the same time, he's probably the underdog in this fight. So it's an exciting fight. It's a fight that could be a banana skin for me, people are saying, and I'm in there with a guy who's been in there with the best and competed with the best and pushed everyone, you know, in the last 10 years. So, you know, he's never been disgraced. He's never been out of his depth. He always gives someone a tough fight, never gets stopped. So this is the right fight for me at this stage, and this is probably the toughest guy to fight if you want to make that step up into world-class boxing, and I'm taking it.
Being, I think, only stopped once in his career by Bernard Hopkins, I think Gareth Davies was saying. By you, would you want to make a statement by actually looking to stop Glenn Johnson? Because that really would be making a statement, wouldn't it?
Yeah, I think so. I always plan to go in there and stop the guys I'm fighting. I think if I box as well as I can and I do what I plan to do, then I will end up stopping Glenn Johnson, because I'll just have too much for him and I'll be throwing too many big shots too often, too frequently and too accurately for him to last the 12 rounds. But he's a born survivor. He's been in there with the best and got through it with the best. So, you know, I'm not necessarily going to be loading up looking for that knockout, because it might not be there when you think it's there. And he's obviously got a very good chin and he recovers quick. So I'm going to have to be educated and about this fight. I'm going to have to think and not get carried away and just be disciplined. But that's all stuff that I've had before in previous fights, where I've had to be disciplined, where I've had to stick to a game plan. And now I'm just doing it at a higher level.
A war of words on Twitter has erupted between you now, because I saw you tweet this morning between you, James DeGale, Carl Froch, Eddie Hearn. I don't believe he was actually part of the original thing between James DeGale and Carl Froch being drawn into it. What are your thoughts on this?
It's like anything. People are going to say, do you want to fight for a world title? Yes. Who would you like to fight? Anyone. Anyone in particular? Okay, I'd like to fight Carl Froch. It'd be a great fight for British boxing. And that's pretty much all that was said. And to James DeGale's credit, that's pretty much all he said as well. Very respectful. Bit of bravado maybe from Froch threw his dummy out the pram and said something over Twitter, which I thought, maybe a little bit insecurity crept out there. He's obviously chasing a fight with a guy who's already beat him up. So, you know, that's a fight that could happen down the line. It's a fight that I would love to have, as much as I'd love to fight DeGale and everyone else. And then Eddie came into the rescue this morning and said that it'd be unfit for boxing, or
I think what he said was it was being medically unsafe for you to face Carl Froch at the moment.
Yeah, and I did tweet back to Eddie as well. I thought, do you know what? Fuck it, why not? As I tweet back to Eddie and said that. It shows a lot about what Eddie knows about boxing. So.
Does all this stuff put you off during fight week when you know, because I know you go on Twitter and everything, and does it put you off a little bit?
It's actually quite nice. It's a bit distracting. I know that people are going to say, you're on about, you're well out of Froch's league, Froch will kill you, Froch will do this, Froch will do that, because he's boxed at a higher level than I have yet. But I'm on my way. I know what I'm doing, and after Saturday people will know what I'm all about. And until then, really I need to keep quiet, so maybe I should have stayed off Twitter. And then after Saturday, people will know. But until then, yeah.
When does Twitter lock off for you then during a fight week? The before the weigh-in or after the weigh-in?
As I say, I don't take any of it personally. None of it actually affects my day-to-day temperament. I don't get emotionally involved or in anything. It's quite fun. It passes the time sometimes if you end up getting a lot of tweets back. But I've been in a situation where everyone thought I would get killed and murdered during a fight or in a particular fight. Came out and beat the guy. So I never really take any of that stuff to heart. But for me, it's all about preparing for Saturday. Got a tough fight Saturday. It's a great fight. It's an exciting fight. Probably one of the best midweight fights this year. So I'm looking forward to it.
Just finally, your friend David Haye come a very credible third in I'm a Celebrity, Get Me Out of Here. So you must be pleased as punch and very proud of your friend.
I am. He done extraordinarily well, didn't he? He was in there. He was massaging people. He was helping tidy up.
Stroking alligators.
Stroked alligator. Oh yeah, in the Bush Tucker trials. Yeah, he didn't bat an eyelid, did he? He was straight in, straight out. Bish bash bosh. Not scared of anything. There was one where he dropped him in a pit and this thing bit his hand or something, and that was a bit dangerous. But he took it on the chin. Pretended it didn't hurt. But no, I haven't. He's done really well.
What did you think of Hugo's comment about David Haye not being just another dumb boxer?
He's right, isn't he?
Is he?
He is, he's right. He's not another dumb boxer. There's plenty of us dumb boxers out there, but David, to his credit, is not one of them. So, Hugo showed a side to him that we didn't think we'd see, I think. After a few days in there when he was crying and stuff like that, it was a bit, oh no, he's going to fall apart. But then he showed his dry wit and his manliness, really. He had a couple of goes at the Tucker trials and that, and I can confidently say that for reality TV, not half bad, really. Not half bad.
It's one of the better shows.
That's the only one I've watched in the last 10 years, but,
Do you know if you go into the jungle, there's a headline already written for you, don't you?
Where is it?
Well, you can surely guess it, can't you?
Where is it? Tell me.
Oh, George and the Jungle. George and the Jungle.
Never heard of it.
You don't know about George and the Jungle? Google it.
Way off. No, you.
All right. That's.
You in it next year?
I wouldn't go in it, not for no money. I couldn't do them things David was doing. It's God's honest truth. I'm a bit.
No, you could. You couldn't you?
I couldn't.
Then again, you're right. You are a trust fund baby, ain't you? Secret.
I would if I saw what.
Oh, you're gonna be on Channel 4's episode of Secret Millionaire, ain't you? Secret billionaire handing out fucking
Celebrity salon, maybe.
bags of crisps. Celebrity salon. Go on, explain. I've got.
No, go, you're right. If just watch a little bit more reality TV. No, I'm just saying I'd rather do Celebrity Salon than I'm a Celebrity.
Salon. Explain.
It's where celebrities cut people's hair, I think.
Just hair.
Just hair and waxing and things like that.
All right. Are you good at that?
No, but I'll give it a go.
You're good at it, ain't you?
I'm good at it.
Of course. Go on, tell us about it.
No, I haven't. I'm just saying I'd rather do that than go in the jungle and eat kangaroos' balls.
Yeah, but you get it's nice and warm down there. Nice holiday, bit away from Twitter. You're away from your phone, away from distractions. Might bit of meditating. Could do some good.
Possibly. Well, George, thank you very much for talking to iFILM London again. I'm sure I'll see you probably at the weigh-in now, and then come Saturday night, you'll be ready.
Yeah, I will. Yeah.
Kugan Cassius. Oh, sorry, I nearly forgot. Thank you for supporting my cause to become Reporter of the Year. You send out a very heartfelt, warm tweet, if that's the right phrase. So thank you for that.
Yeah, well, you did say to me that you would do an interview topless if you won. Did you win?
1st of January is the ending for the voting.
What is it? It's like the Oscars or something, was it?
Yeah, it's the equivalent to the Oscars, but in boxing reporting.
Right. Is there like a dinner or something?
Yeah, I'm not sure I'm available for the dinner, but I know that they'll send me a plaque.
How big is the plaque?
Plaques is probably as big as your head. It's quite small, really.
Yeah.
But anyway, keep telling people to vote for me, because I know you like me.
Allegedly.
Allegedly. Thank you very much for talking to iFILM London.
I have to, don't I? It's a press conference.